Rolling along here, getting you ready for Syracuse and NC State this week. Brian Higgins, Garrett Williams, a guy going back to his home state, and we'll get into that here in a bit. But where's the team right now, Garrett? I mean, you've been right there, wins or losses all year long. This last game kind of feels so far out of left field. How did you guys take in this last week?
You kind of just got to flush it. You know, sometimes things just aren't going your way, and for me and as a team, I feel like that's just kind of how we categorize it. And the biggest thing you can do when everything was going wrong like that on all sides of the ball, you just got to forget it, keep going, and remember who you are as a team.
You get back to what was working here in the previous weeks, and here you are. You're going back as close to home as you can get. You're a Charlotte guy, give or take. You're about, 2.5 hours from Raleigh. What's this like for you to get to go play in your home state with your friends and family in attendance?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. You know, obviously I'm going to have a lot of family and friends at the game. And just being able to play a team at their stadium where I've been seeing since I grew up, you know, it's going to be a really fun moment. And just knowing that their stadium's going to be packed, it's going to be a fun atmosphere, I honestly just can't wait.
Yeah, your first start last year was at North Carolina. Attendance 0. This is going to probably be a lot more fun for you this week, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like playing away games, especially because I like being around the crowd. I like feeling the energy. And knowing how NC State's been this year, having really good attendance, I just can't wait.
All right, how are you handling all the ticket requests this week and everything coming at you?
I'm trying to get as many tickets as I can.
Any idea what your number's up to right now?
It's getting up there.
Okay. Every Williams we know is going to be at the game here this week. And what's the importance of that to you? A lot more players from Carolina at Syracuse since the Orange joined the ACC, which I think makes sense. How important was that to you when you made your decision, knowing that, okay, I want to come to Syracuse, but I also get to go home and play a few times?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like that was a really big factor. You know, I'm a big person about my family, my friends, and things like that. So being able to, even though I was going to be away, to still have opportunities to come home or be close to home, to have my friends and family still come to games played a really big role.
Did you used to root for one of these Carolina ACC teams back before you got the Orange on?
I was a big North Carolina fan.
Okay, and I assume that's gone away. You got any Carolina Blues still in the closet?
No, we threw that away.
Okay, had to get rid of all that stuff. That makes sense. You're not the only Garrett on the team from Charlotte. Garrett Schrader was in high school in your general area at the same time you were. Did you have any knowledge of each other at that time, or was it just, whoa, look at that when you both showed up here?
I mean, we didn't necessarily know each other, but I actually played Garrett in AAU basketball. Okay. And we played against each other in 7-on-7 before without even knowing each other. So it's just crazy, you know, how things just happen to just come full circle like that, you know.
Who's the better basketball player?
He was nice. He was good, and you know, he was tall, athletic. So I'll give it to him.
All right, 6'4" helps in the basketball court.
Yeah.
Is it confusing at all now that there is another Garrett around?
Yeah, actually, I mean, end of practice, Coach Babers was like, Garrett, get the break, and everybody just kind of like looked at each other. But nah, we kind of got it separated where they just call me G-Dub and make sure to keep it separated.
All right, G-Dub it is. You know, Garrett Williams, Garrett Schrader. At least you're not on the same side of the ball. That would get real confusing. All right, it's NC State this week. They're coming in ranked. Devin Leary's been winging it around pretty good this season. How tough of a challenge is this week?
It's going to be a really big task, but I feel like as a team we just see it as an opportunity. You know, especially when you're in the underdog mentality, you should see it as you have nothing to lose, and just that there's everything to gain. You know, we have a lot still at risk. We still can get to a bowl game. All we have to do is just come together and do what we got to do.
I know there was bowl talk last week, and it did not go the way you wanted. Does that intensify this week? Is it the same? What is the talk amongst the team right now?
I feel like it's the same. I feel like just kind of understanding, like, our expectation every week is just win the game. You know, we had 3 games left last week, and it was like you wanted to win that one because it's like, okay, we can get to a bowl game immediately. But regardless, you want to win every game. You know, even if we were bowl eligible, if we weren't bowl eligible, if we already were, you know, you just want to win the game. So by coming to this game, it's just the same as always. You know, we got to do what we got to do if we want to win to be successful.
And lastly, Garrett, this guy's on the other side of the ball, but I don't know if I've seen a guy on a team more celebrated by the rest of the team in recent memory than what Sean Tucker has done this year. How cool is this for the rest of you guys to watch? As it could be the first play of the game this week. He sets the school single-season record. Yeah,
I mean, he deserves it. Really hard working. You know, I can think about multiple times in the offseason where he's just by himself just doing a bunch of little things. And then on top, he's just really humble, as you guys can probably tell. Doesn't say much. He just does what he has to do, and he does it really well, obviously. So it's good to see people who work hard get celebrated the right way.
All right, Garrett, enjoy the trip home this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Garrett Williams, we'll see him in Raleigh on Saturday.